We have to break the stigma about felony convictions. When you talk to somebody and they hear that you have a felony, their demeanor can change. People are often surprised that I have been to prison. I am out here an asset to the community, feeding homeless. I am mentoring addicts. I am mentoring teenagers that are wayward, that are struggling, that are homeless. I am compiling resources to help people navigate transitioning back into society from prison. I am out here speaking at the legislature. I'm working full time. I'm renting a house. I went to France. I got a car. I am stable and I am not what I appear to be on paper, having been convicted of 10 felony convictions and spent 22 years of my life incarcerated. But people flinch when they hear that. When it comes to getting a house, when it comes to getting employment, there are barriers. There is a stigma that needs to be broken. I didn't know how to read or write when I first entered the prison system. I dropped out of school in the fifth grade. I had to get my GED, then my high school diploma, then some college education. And I taught myself. And coming home from prison, I always was faced with turbulence, with PTSD, with uncertainty on how to navigate. And I reverted back to what I knew, and I would end up back in prison because I would go back to the life that I knew, the only life I knew. So I'm starting a nonprofit trying to help people navigate those turbulence that they face when they come out of prison, those challenges, those obstacles that they face when they come home from prison. And we really have to break that stigma because we make mistakes. But a lot of us, this started in childhood in broken homes, in trap houses with family surrounded by addicts and felons. And we came into this lifestyle because it's what we knew. I always wanted out. I didn't know how to get out. I wanted to do better. I didn't know how to do better. I didn't know how to manage my money. I didn't know how to pay my bills. I didn't know how to exist in the free world. I knew how to exist in the darkness. I knew how to exist in the drug world, in the crime world, in the streets. That's where I knew how to live because that's what I grew up knowing, learning how to survive there, learning how to survive in prison. I learned what I was taught. We have to start teaching better. We have to start having empathy and compassion and rehabilitation instead of building more prisons.